Hi guys, welcome to my second Christmas video. I think this is. Now this is a set that we'll be creating, guys. This is a full creation video, it's a full prep video, and it's also a full install video, and I'm using the press-on method. Now these are my first nails that I did. As you can see there, I don't have much lifting, and they are still standing strong even with my peel off base. I decided to keep them because I wanted to see how long they would last. It's been about a week and 2 days since I've had them on at the time of this video. So now we're starting off with the prep for my press-ons. Of course, I go in with my base coat, and I'm choosing my base color, and these are all the nudes that I have. That blue set there is from Amazon, and then I have this from Rajazim. I decided to go with the Rajazim color and as it looked the best to me, and it looked the closest to the inspo pic, plus it just looked the best when I compared everything. So I decided to go with the Rajazim color, same color I've mentioned in all my other videos. Of course, all products will be listed in the description below, so you could see them if you would like. So I do go in with a Rajazim color, and I do, of course, do 2 coats of this. Any length or anything that's there, I try and ensure that I get that cleaned off. That's what 1 coat looks like, and then this is what 2 coats would look like once I have that second coat over the nail. I'm going with the short almond. I believe the inspo pic had almond also. Yeah, I'll show you the inspo pic in a moment, but yeah, I believe it had almond, and I was just in love, and I really wanted to do it, and especially because it had bows and everything, and I wanted to create the bows. Guys, these aren't manufactured bows, these are handmade bows, so stick around if you want to see how to create your own bows with the 3D gel. If you just run out of bows, or if it's a case where you just like to hand make stuff like myself, you just like the art of it like myself, stick around to see that. Now the inspo pic, of course, did not have the reflective gel, but I've had this gel from Goya for such a long time, and I believe a year now, and I bought it last year, I believe, for some Christmas nails that I did not do, and I decided, hey, why not try and use them on this? At first I thought I kind of spoiled it, but then I was like, no, I think it looks good, I like it. So here I'm trying to figure out how to use it. This is one of the reasons why I just put it away, because I could not get it to reflect. Like the magnet always is like it, the reflection always disappears, and I guess it's in how you actually lay the magnet or around it, or I don't even know how to describe it, but how it's to have the magnet activate within the gel. It's a bit hard. I struggled a lot with it, that's why I didn't really use it, but I think I kind of worked something out with this design. I think I'm getting the hang of it now, so I'll probably use it a bit more. Plus I have this blue one that I've had for over 2 years that I've just not used because I couldn't get the glitter, the reflection or the reflection pieces in the glitter to actually activate, but I think I figured out how to do it. This magnet, or this shape of the magnet, for me works the best in getting the reflections or getting the little reflective pieces to activate. So I think I'll stick with this apart, other than my Coco's bigger magnet that I have, that I got with a blue Coco's gel that I bought a couple of years back. Yeah, so I'm just playing around with it to see how I want the reflection to show, especially because I'm going to go in with a French on the nails. So I didn't really want the reflection to be everywhere. I wanted it to be centered at the base of the nails, because the rest would be hidden, so I didn't really need it to show at the tip of the nails. So I kind of worked something out. At first I liked these, but then I do go in and change them. So I'm going in with the same gel from Goya. That's how I think the name is pronounced. That's how I pronounce it. So if I'm wrong, just let me know in the comment section. Well, yeah, just let me know. But so I go in with a thin layer, but then I realized that probably I needed a thicker layer, because the thicker the application, the more reflective glitters you'll get, if you understand what I mean. So I'm just playing around still with it. At first I thought I liked this reflection or this play, but I could not get, if you see what I mean, couldn't get one side to activate and the other side to activate, so I did go around, but this is what I'm showing you what I did to get the type of reflection that I have now. I did cure them once I was okay with the reflection that I had, and then I'm going in with my pink gel. Now this pink, it's from the same base, no, it's actually from a Christmas set I got a couple years ago from Beatles. It's a set of, was it 4 or 6? I believe, no, 6 gels. It was a set of 6 gels I got from Beatles. It had different shades of pink. It had white, red, and it had a glitter red that I probably will be using in one of my next inspo nails, because I've had that and I've really not known what to do with it. I'm not a big fan of, what would I call them, gels that have like chunks of glitter, because I don't know what to do with them. I try to use them, but sometimes I don't like them. So yeah, but I found a design that I really liked, and I will try to recreate it, either the full set or just one of the nails with the gel that I got in that set. Now here I'm trying to choose my reds. These are all the reds that I have, and I still have not found that perfect cherry red that I am looking for. I got one in my very first nail set that I bought on Amazon, and I've never been able to find that exact shade. I'm still searching, guys, but I think there is a brand called F Gel, which is a Korean brand, that has it. I haven't bought it as yet because it's like $15. So yeah, I went with this red. This is the same red that I got in the set that's with the pink from Beatles. However, looking back through the video while I was editing, I realized that probably the turquoise red looked a bit more like a cherry red I was looking for, but like eye to eye, it didn't look like that to me. But looking through the video lens, it kind of looked like the red I was looking for. But like in person, it looked more orangey red than cherry red, so I didn't choose it. I went with this because in the camera this looked more like a brighter, more chirpy red to me at the time, so I went with this. It's still a pretty color, I like it, and I'm actually using up the sets that I got from Beatles from such a long time ago. So yeah, it also came with another pink, which is a more powdery pink, which I really like. I used it in my last Christmas video. I'll link that above, guys, so you can see. I used it in my last Christmas video to create a Christmas wintry sweater nail design. So I'll link that so you could see the type of pink that I'm referring to. And that nail was pretty cute also. So this is what we're looking like with all the base colors and base designs done. I actually realized that this nail should have been a solid red, so I went back in to cover my glitter, and yeah, with a solid red. And then I do go in with my Frenchies, and I'm double coating. I did my first coat already, and this is the second coat of my gels, which to build up the opacity, I think is what you call it, of the gels. So yeah, this is what it looks like with 2 coats of the pink. It's pretty cute. I like it. It's more, is this what you would call a baby pink? Probably, but it's cute. I like it, and so far the nail is coming together. I'm liking the reflection. Let me know in the comment section, guys, if you've reached this far in the video. How are you liking the sets? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you haven't checked out video 1 of my first Christmas set, kindly look at the link above and you could watch that video after this one. So now I'm going in with some swirls. I am using the same pink that I used for my French on top of the red to create the swirls with my long liner. Oh guys, I forgot to mention, I ordered some products from Shein, so you'll be getting a nail haul video probably sometime this month, as we're in the 1st of December, once I do receive them. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe so you could see that review video for all the gems that I got. For some of the nail brushes, I got some storage containers and so forth, and some gems. And yeah, I got this little thing that you could use to clean your brush. Don't forget to subscribe so you could see when I post that. And also, guys, we are in December. For the life of me, I thought December 1st would have been Monday coming and not today, Sunday. So yeah, I will now be doing my next nail design, which is the AI inspo nail that I saw on I believe it was Instagram or probably Pinterest that I saw it, an AI nail somebody created, and it was Christmas themed, and I was just in love. It's 3D, and I was like, wow, I could do this. I think I can, and I wanted to try. So stay tuned. That will be my next video I will do if I don't get the Shein products as yet, so I could do the review. So stick around for that, guys. Subscribe so you can see it. And we're moving on to or sweater nails on the pinky, and I'm using the same pink gel to create that little sweater effect. I have no idea what you call these little swirls, but I am creating them with the same pink gel and the long liner. It's a smaller nail, so I didn't have much room to do a lot of design, so I figured let me just go with the S in the center and then some little dots at the side. That would look the best given that it's the pinky and it's a smaller nail, plus it's a short oval, so I didn't have much room to work with, and I'm okay with it. It didn't come out, plus there's gonna be a bow over it anyway, so I figured why do a lot of work when I don't need to, so yeah, we're going in now with clear acrylic to emboss that so we could seal that in and cure it. And we are then moving on to the thumb to create the same swirls as the as the ring finger. Now that's what I started off with, but I realized that the swirls weren't matching. They were too curvy, so they wouldn't have blended seamlessly with the middle finger. So I cleared that and then redid them with less of a curve, and I think this one looks a bit more uniformed with the middle finger, so I went with this. I cured that, and what I should have done was to actually emboss this also with a clear acrylic along with my snowflake, but I didn't because I totally forgot. But it still came out pretty well because I wanted to do a little bit of alteration so the inspo speak, but it still came out pretty well. I like it still. It kind of looked like a little red candy glitter cane, so yeah, I liked it. Not too upset with it at all. And yeah, I'm just fixing those little swirls at the side that I think probably would not have matched the rest of the design so far. And now I'm going in with my little snowflake. I'm so bummed because I really wanted to emboss this snowflake just like the pinky finger, but I just forgot. By the time I realized, I had already cured the nail. And then because I'm not really using the painting gel, it's the same red that I used on the other nails, which is not really a painting gel, but it could suffice. I didn't want to go over the entire design because it's so small also, and the lines are so thin. I don't think I could have managed to keep everything looking neat and uniform if I went over it again. So I figured, lost opportunity. That's just it. Let's just leave it as it is. Let's not try and mess anything up, right? So I kept it as is. I'm going in and doing my little 4-pointed stars, and then I go in with my dotting tool. I do dab it a bit on my finger or on my little wipe at the side because I want the dots to be as small as possible, and this is the smallest dotting tool I have. So yeah, and I want them to be as fine as possible in some places, especially because the nail is so short. And you see what I mean there at the side where the two at the left hand side were the same size, so I had to go in and clean that up because they were running into each other also because it's not a painting gel. So I had to clean those off and redo them because they weren't even and they were kind of running into each other. What I should have done was flash cure as I go along, but it's fine. It's fine. It wasn't really necessary to me at the time, and it didn't hurt. It took a lot of time to just clean it off and do it over again, so I was fine. I do ensure that my dots are centered as they can be within the little lines or the streaks there, and I also ensure that I kind of get them uniform so they could go around in a straight circle if you were to do that, so they were as uniformed as can be. And my dotting tool was not oversaturated so that the dots would be too big or too runny, you know, or it would run over into the other design. So that's what I did, and it's looking good so far. So I believe I went to the other design at the top there before I cured. No, I believe I cured. Yeah, so I cured that for about 5 seconds, and then I did a full cure after everything was finished. So as long as I was satisfied. So yeah, that's what we're looking like, and I repeat the same process at the top there, which is a smaller working space, but I just made my line shorter, my dot smaller, and this is what we are looking like. Now we are at the star of the show, guys. I hope you have made it this far so you could see how to create your own little bows for Christmas, for Valentine's Day, for actually anytime you want, because bows are all year round to me. So yeah, you could just make your own and create them if you want. Plus, I don't like the pre-made ones because for some reason I don't know why they don't make them on a curved surface. They make them on a flat surface, so they don't have the curve, so they don't sit well on the nails, and I don't like that. I like when they curve into the nails. And yeah, this is what we're working with. So I don't know how to explain it, but you guys see what I'm doing to create the first 2 bows at the section. So you could just imitate what I did, as I'm not really sure how to really explain it. It's more of a see what I do and just replicate what I do kind of thing. So yeah, I hope you enjoy that. If you have reached this far in the video, guys, type the word bow in the comment section. I'm also using these sculpting 3D gels that I got from Amazon way back in the day. I will have to look how long it's been since I've ordered these, and they're still going strong. They haven't dried out. I haven't really used them quite a lot because when I bought them, 3D charms and handmade 3D charms weren't a thing, but I liked them because I used to follow a lot of Korean nail designers or nail artists on Instagram, and they were already into the whole 3D charms and 3D gel thing. So I found it on Amazon and I bought it, and I was creating my own, but then all the rave came over in the US and then it became more popular and so forth. So yeah, and now I'm making more 3D charms with them, and they have lasted this long, guys. They haven't dried out. They're still good. Plus, if you have yours and they have dried out, really all you need to do is just dab a little tip of alcohol on them to kind of how should I say, saturate the clay and just, you know, soften it back up so it's moldable again. That's what I've done with my other brands that I bought thus far that have kind of dried out on me, and it works pretty well. I can't complain. So as I said, guys, just watch what I do, replicate what I do if you're interested in creating your own bows, and you should have no problem. Practice does make perfect in most cases. Sometimes you won't get it on the first try, and sometimes you will. You never know. All you have to do is try it. I just figured out I could use my nippers to get a sharp edge for the bow, and I was like, wow, why didn't I think of this sooner? I just like the crisp sharp edges. And as I said, I made the bow on the nail as opposed to on a flat surface because I wanted that curve. I wanted it to sit nicely on the nail as opposed to just like kind of hanging off the nail. I've seen creators now who buy the pre-made ones. They use their nail file to kind of create a dent in the center, and I'm just not into that. I don't mind taking the time to create my own bows, plus I have the products to do it, so why not? You're kind of like owning your skills, so I'm good with that. So we have the foundation of the bow complete. We just need to tie everything together with that centerpiece. Now on my last nail, actually this is not my second, this is my third video. I just remembered, guys. I did the green set, I did the set that I have on now, and I'm doing this. This is my third video. Oh god. Okay, if you've reached this far in the video, guys, just type third video in the comment section, and don't forget to stick around so you can see my AI nails. I'm really excited about doing that set, and I'll be dropping that this Friday, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, we're tying everything in with a centerpiece there, as you can see that I installed earlier, instead of doing a little dot like my first design on that green Christmas set, I decided to go with another, like a ribbon, to just seal everything together. And I didn't want the ribbons, let's say ribbons, yeah, to stick to the nail. I wanted them to kind of, you know, have their own little life. I didn't want them to be hanging off too much, but I still wanted them to, you know, have their own little life. So that's what we're working with, guys. And yeah, I think it's pretty cute. I liked how it turned out. This is actually my second time doing the bows, and I love it. It was really exciting. It was really fun for me to create it. And I'm going in, of course, doing my second bow, and I'm using this kind of shocking color, pink. It's the closest I have to red because I don't actually have a red clay. So I use this, and then it would just be easier for me to cover it with the actual red gel polish. So I did the same thing that I did with my pink bow, guys. So I kind of skipped that part because the video is so long. I had to cut so many things out and just kind of leave what I thought was important. So yeah, I did 2 coats to cover this pink with the red. I also covered the pink bow with the same pink gel that I used on the nail, but I did that off camera. So 2 coats, as one to me kind of had the pink showing still. So yeah, we're all done, and I'll show you the nail in a sec. And then this is what we're working with. And now I decided, this is like 2 days after, to take off the nails because some of them were lifting. I had a lot of work to do, you know, it's the Christmas season, so about 2 of them were lifting, so I decided to take them off. And this is my removal process, guys. I use my cuticle oil to go around the nail, under the nail. I let that soak for a sec, and this only works because I already have on the peel off base from my cart underneath the gel, which I'll show you in a moment when I'm doing my installation. So stick around for the install of the nails we just created, guys. But first, we're gonna remove this set. So yeah, I'm using that cuticle pusher to remove them once I feel like they have soaked enough. If they're still a little bit of a snag, I leave it. As you will see with this one, I couldn't find an opening, which means it needed some more time. So I gave it some more time and added the more oil to help lift it off. Same with my pinky. It wouldn't budge, but I gave it some more time and some more gel, and it came off, but it kind of ripped my nail, which I'm so disappointed with, but I was going to clip them down anyway. So yeah, though I'm a bit disappointed. So be more gentle, guys. This hardly ever happens to me. I was so bummed when I saw that. I should have given it a bit more time to soak. But yeah, this is what we're working with all my nails off. They are clean, they are fresh. There's a little tips of damage on my pinky, but it's all good. Now this is my nail prep process, guys. I use that Blue Plus cuticle remover. I do 2 coats of this with my little stick there, and then I let that soak for probably like 3-4 minutes, and then I go in with the same cuticle pusher I used to remove the nails to take off the dead skin that would be around my cuticle area. I don't scrape. I try not to scrape the nail to damage it. I just lightly go over, and whatever has already lifted with the cuticle remover is what I just take away. So I try not to actually scrape my nails itself so damage my nail bed. And I do that for all my nails, and you'll be so surprised to see the gunk that comes off. I'm like, oh my god, really? This was there? Sometimes you can even see though, like when your nails are dry, you could see the dead skin sitting on top of your nails, especially around the cuticle area. I see it for me. I'm not so sure about you guys. You can let me know in the comment section if you see the same. So I just wipe that off. And I only go over with the cuticle remover twice, but I only do the lift off or the clean off of the dead skin once. because again, I don't want to damage my nail. I don't want to scrape anything that's not there, because I believe your natural nail does have a protective layer over it, and I don't want to scrape that. I don't know what that's called, but your natural nail bed itself does have a protection layer and a film over it, and I'm not trying to damage that. So I only go over the nail once it's soaked, and then I move on to my nippers. Now, this is the one on the right hand is my older nipper that I use for gemstones, and this is my new nipper, which is a bit more pointed. It's a bit sharper, so I don't have a lot of snagging or jagged edges when I'm cutting my cuticles. If you're having jagged edges, or you see that it takes, it's hard to clip the dead skin from your nails, then you need a new cuticle nipper, a cuticle nipper. So yeah, I go over and I only taking the dead skin. As you can see here, I'm being as slow and as gentle as I can, because man, if you ever nip your actual live skin, trust me, it's not something pretty to experience. So yeah, I'm being as gentle as I can, and if I need to change the angle, I do change the angle, and this is the dead skin that comes off. And you can know when the skin is dead, guys, if you nip or you close the nipper and you're feeling pain, you've gone too deep. So just be as gentle as you can, as slow as you can, and then you'll ensure you have a clean, smooth cleanup process with no cuts or bruises along the way. So I repeat the same process for all my nails. Sometimes I still have a little bit of dead skin, as I said, that just sticks to my nail, and I need to go in with the nipper itself to lift it off my nail. Or sometimes I have some at the sides, as you can see here, and I nip that off the sides for some of my nails, and then I repeat the same process of going around the cuticle. So I will see you when I finish nipping off my cuticle, or the dead skin, or cleaning up my cuticle, guys, and then we will discuss the installation of my nails. So this is what we're looking like with my nails all done there, guys. I did go in, of course my nails need to be reshaped and filed, so I clean up the mess there from my cuticles and everything, and then I go in with the 100 side of my nail file and I reshape my nails. I work from the side to side, and then I normally like to go with a square shape. I don't even know why, because I'm not really a fan of square shape nails, but I always go in and give the nails a square shape. For some reason, it's probably, to me, it's thinking about it, it probably gives it a bit more structure or strong, make it stronger. I don't even know. Yeah, so I just go in and I clip it down because you can see the grow out that took place on my nails, and I believe this is during when I had on the first or the second set that I did. So yeah, I just go in and reshape everything with the 100 side. I'm being very gentle, guys, but I sped this video up a bit, and but you can see what I do to reshape my nails themselves. I just wish they would grow in that shape, but yeah, they have a mind of their own for some reason. And yeah, this is what I do back and forth with all 5 fingers to get that little square shape, and then I just normally keep them at this length. Since I do nails, I don't really want to have tall natural nails. Since I'm doing either the Gel X or I do the press-on nails, I'm fine with having shorter nails. Yeah, see what we're looking like with them all done, clean, prepped, filed, and reshaped. And I go in and clean that with a wipe and some alcohol. I'm using the 70% alcohol, and this helps to dehydrate the nails so I could see what I'm working with. I do clean under my nails too, guys, because you have to ensure that under your nails are just as clean and healthy as the top of your nails. So yeah, this is what we're looking like. This is my cleanup process. This cuticle needs to be pushed back and also, you know, just overflows over the nail, as opposed to on my left hand. As you can see, it's a smooth application. It's seamless. It's right up to the cuticle line, and it just looks natural and neater. So that's why I clip my cuticles. I'm going in with the cuticle oil, and I rehydrate my nails, guys. Now we're moving on to segment number 3. If you're still with me, guys, type segment number 3 in the comment section. Now, these are the peel off base I normally use. The one on the right was the Macart one that I normally use that lasts, my nails normally last 2 to 3 weeks. But I'm using this one from this company, which I can't pronounce that name, because I want the nails to be on just for this video, and I'm gonna pop them off. If I use the Macart one, they're gonna stick on way longer, and I'm gonna have to fight them off, as opposed to them just popping off very easily with this type of peel off base, which I air dry. This one doesn't cure, you just air dry it and you're good. So here's my installation process, guys. Of course, you'll use more glue than I use in this because I don't intend to wear the nails for long. So I'm just using a small dab of it. I'm ensuring that my nails are straight. You have to ensure your nails are straight, guys, before you press down, because you're gonna be in such a world of trouble, especially if your glue dries quickly like this glue does. And I'll show you what I mean. With this finger, I actually did not look to see, to me anyways, it looked like it was straight, but it really wasn't, because when I turned it, I was like, oh my god, it's not straight, as you can see there. So I had to kind of rip that off, but it's fine. Reason being, I had on that peel off base, so it's fine to just pop it off. And you know, yeah, it's fine to just pop it off, and it wouldn't damage my nail because there's a layer between my natural nail and the glue itself, so it's fine. Whatever I pop off is just gonna be the peel off base that comes off. So that's what I did very quickly before it cured anymore. And I'm repeating the same process, a little dab of glue, and I'm ensuring that these nails are, of course, straight and the bows are straight. From my point of view, looking down at my nails, I want to ensure that they are straight, because normally if I look down and my nails are straight, that means when I show someone or someone looks at it, it should be straight for them. I may be wrong, but that's just my point of view or my reasoning. And yeah, here we are. I do squeeze down once I know that they are straight, to kind of get rid of any ear that would be under the nail, any ear bubbles or anything like that. I do want a seamless application, even though I'm not going to be keeping them for long, because we're going to be moving on to our fourth Christmas nail design. And I'll give you a hint. It's a very, very popular Christmas themed nail that gets done every single year. It's a very popular movie also. And yeah, so it's very popular. It's kind of like, it's not Home Alone, but it's as popular as Home Alone. Every Christmas they replay it, every single Christmas. And every Christmas this nail gets done and redone and recreated, this design. So stay tuned to see that, guys. And this is what we're looking like, all done. This, if you follow the process that I detailed today, this is what your press-on should look like once they're on. They're seamless, they're cute, they look nice. And look at that little sparkle. I'm so going to be using this little reflective gel more, or glitter. Is it a reflective or no? It's not reflective. It actually is a magnetic. Yes, the magnetic gel. Oh my god, I've been saying reflective all this time. I'm sorry, guys. I'll correct that. But yeah, this is what it looks like. They're so cute. I love the little bows. I really enjoyed creating this nail, and I hope you guys have enjoyed watching it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video.